Here's how to play scales on the piano, and I'm going to teach you the so-called thumb under method. So if you ever wondered how to play scales, then this video is everything really you need about playing them smoothly. Scales are, for example, really common in classical music. Maybe you know this example by Mozart. And knowing scales well really boosts your general music knowledge apart from classical music. One that you probably know is C major. It's really just all white keys. And here's how to play it with correct fingering. For the right hand, so if you count the notes, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then we repeat. So we have to play 7 notes, but we only have 5 fingers. That means we have to divide them in groups. For C major, you do a group of 3, 1, 2, 3, and then a group of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you may already see what I'm doing here. When I arrive at this third finger, where I say, okay, now I'm going to switch to the next group, how I get from here to there instead of just jumping like this, which is, I mean, you can do it, but the best way is to actually move your thumb under your other fingers. That's why it's called the thumb under method. So again, play up to your third finger and then move your thumb to the F. And so you can like cross your fingers like this, and then you can change your other fingers while you're playing the C. Again, the same thing, we arrive at the fourth finger and then we move our thumb under and then bring the rest of the hand over, and this repeats. Now the same thing goes when we play the C major scale down. So we start here, and now we basically do the same thing in reverse. Our thumb is already where it needs to be, and so now we need to bring our third finger over. So the thumb is kind of like in this thumb under position. Same thing here. Now we move to our fourth finger because it's the group of 4. And now again, last group of 3. Like this. By the way, I've recently released my first video course, Piano Fundamentals, and you can watch it 100% for free in my community. Check out the first link in the description. So one thing you want to look out for is, instead of rotating your hand to bring your thumb here, so if you stay in this position, rotating your hand will also do the job, but it's really a lot of unnecessary movement. And if you want to play the scales fast, then all this rotating is way too much effort. What you can think instead is that your hand is moving really in this fluid motion across the keyboard. So your hand is always in motion. It doesn't move, then stop, then move, then stop. But kind of make it fluid. Now the same thing for the left hand, of course. You mirror the whole thing. So we start with our group of 4. Of course we start on the C, then the group of 4. Then we do our basically reverse thumb under technique. Then the group of 3, and then the group of 4. And when we go down with the left hand, it's the same as going up with the right hand. So 1, 2, 3, thumb under, group of 4, thumb under, group of 4, and we're there. Now this exact fingering can be used for many scales actually. We can also use it for D major, G major, A major, and E major even. Now, scales starting on flats or sharps often need to be adapted because using our first finger on black keys is generally avoided. So if we want to play E flat major, for example, can do it like this. For example, the F major scale is a special case because here we have first our group of 4, because here is the B flat and we would need to be switching with our thumb onto the B flat, which is really uncomfortable. So it's group of 4 and then group of 3. So scales like F major, for example, is an F major is special, for example, because here we have to be, instead of using our F major is special, for example, because here we need to be, instead of doing thumb under with going onto the B flat, which is really uncomfortable here, we play just a group of 4 like this, and then a group of 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 3. If you have more questions about scales or any other music related topics, you can join my community for free and ask me any questions inside there. And I'll see you in the next lesson.